Welcome back, ladies and gents, to another beer review, second one of the day. Next beer up is one that I got from a beer bods subscription thing. I won't go into details. Roughly about £3 a can. Probably paid a little bit more for it, blah blah blah, than I normally would, just because it was in the pack or something. But let's get past that anyway. So next beer up is from Two Tribes. This is going well, isn't it? Two Tribes Brewery. They're from London, and this is, like I say, Beer Bods is part of Beer Hawk, I think. There's something between them, and this is brewed for them. So whether it's something Beer Hawk, Beer Bods have sort of collaborated in making, or Two Tribes have just actually brewed this, I don't know. But search it for yourself if you want. I can't be bothered to look. Anyway, this is from Two Tribes, and this is their Symphony stout, and it's got cocoa and sea salt, or cacao, or it's cocoa, I think. I'll call it cocoa and sea salt. It's coming in at 4.5%, 330ml can. I actually quite like this part of the can wrap, and then this kind of thing just kind of looks a bit miss and mashy and just a mess really, but hey ho, it's only the can wrap, isn't it? So yeah, let's get this out the can and see what we get. Quickly, just before we start, it's saying Symphony brewed with Beer Bods by Beer Hawk, dark chocolate like salinity, whatever that is, plum and coffee flavours. So dark chocolate, plum and coffee flavours with whatever that other thing is. So let's get this out, see what we get. Hope you're all well, enjoying your Sunday. No doubt there's a few Liverpool Man United fans out there probably pulling their hair out, whoever's winning or whatever the score is, or even if they've started playing it, I don't know. I've not kept an eye on it. Unfortunately, my lot lost again. Paul's beer reviews will be happy, obviously. Tottenham fan, beating my lot 3-1. Bit gutted, never mind. Shut up, Baz, let's get on with the beer review. So, there we go, beer in a glass. As I always say, the light's not very good in here. I think it's looking like a real sort of really dark chocolate sort of colour. We've got half a finger of tan head, which is sort of, I wouldn't say it's holding that well. I can't see any carbonation with the light in this room, so I do apologise for that. So without further ado, that head's nearly gone already. Without further ado, let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. Yeah, oh, coffee, roasty coffee, I would say. Definitely getting the dark chocolate, and definitely picking up that sort of dark fruit, i.e. the plum in there. It smells very rich. It's got a sweetness to it. It does smell really good, to be fair. For a 4.5% stout, it's got a lovely aroma to it. We'll see what the body's like and taste. So cheers everyone, let's dive in. Very thin on the body. Very thin on the body. Not impressed with the body on it, I've got to say, but 4.5%, I suppose. Not overly carbonated, but because it's so thin, the carbonation is a little bit, for me, a little bit rough on it. Mouthfeel's not particularly nice, if you ask me. There's no sort of like creaminess in the beer to sort of take the edge off. You're getting that dark chocolate, that bitterness there. You're getting the coffee bitterness in there. Well, I think it's more dark chocolate sort of bitterness really, but you're tasting the coffee as well. And you're getting that sort of plum taste in there as well. Quite bitter. I mean, in all fairness, it does exactly what it says on the tin. With cocoa and sea salt. the dark chocolate I can get in the cocoa. Certainly not getting any sort of like sea salt in there at all. But generally it does what it says on the can, apart from the sea salt. It's not my favourite sort of style of stout. I do like a sweeter stout. This is more of that, like say, dark chocolate. It's got the coffee. It's very bitter sort of stout. Body's not great on it. So for me, just for me, I would say, because it's not my sort of stout, if you like, it's the bitter side of things, doesn't do it for me. But it does pretty much do everything it does say on the can, apart from the sea salt. So there you go. That's my view on it. It's okay. I wouldn't rush out and buy it again, personally. Put it in a bad. It's going to appeal to a lot of people. I understand that, but just not for me. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. As you can see, look very. I find that very thin, really. Yeah. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching this beer review. I'll be back with one more tonight. That's it. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your interaction. And I'll see you soon on another beer review. Cheers.